official inauguration, taking authorities to every part of the establishment. In the classroom, students were advised to make the most of the remarkable opportunity to become proficient experts in tourism. Inauguration could just be the first and easiest step in a passage seeking to make the most of the premium institute to raise the profile of this smiling coast.
It is another landmark achievement for the tourism sector as one of the leading European airlines sets to do business in the Gambia, a prominent choice destination. That was Vueling aircraft making its first landing on Gambian soils, marking what tourism officials call a major breakthrough in the area of air access. The Gambia's Consular General to the Kingdom of Spain, Kasim Jai, leading passengers out of the Spanish aircraft to meet tourism officials at the foot of the craft. Njai was particularly delighted about the development, commending the government of the Gambia for creating the enabling environment for such projects to come into being.
Stability and peace in the country can bring development. So the European investors have seen that improvement in the Gambia. Therefore, the aircraft company, Boeing aircraft company, they were since about some months ago making some transactions to come to make another route to Africa, especially the West African countries. So they have already made Gambia as a new destination. So this is part of because the Gambia is a stable country and a peaceful country. Gambians are good people. The president has Gambian people and Gambia in his heart.
The main airline in Barcelona, at Barcelona Airport. We fly to more than 100 destinations, and we thought we could also serve Banjul. We are really excited about this new route to Gambia. We're hoping that tourism in Gambia improves with our flights. Not only tourism coming from Barcelona, but from other cities in Europe that we connect through our hub in Barcelona.
Vueling airlines fly to more than 100 destinations across the globe, with Algeria and the Gambia being their only hubs in Africa.
We are now, starting off today, flying 2 times weekly with an aircraft that has 180 seats. So we are expecting, hopefully, to fill as many seats as possible.
This is really good for Gambian tourism, thanks to the great efforts of the Honorable Minister and supported, of course, by His Excellency the President of the Republic and the entire cabinet. And we are hopeful that this is an airline that will be sustained here. And also they'll be doing 2 flights weekly. We are hopeful that this would be sustained for the foreseeable future.
With Vueling Airlines set to join a list of other flights to destination Gambia, all indicators are clear that the target of the tourism officials for an all-year-round tourism could be possible.
Very good for the economy. As you know, tourism contributes between 12 to 16% of GDP, and we are working very hard, to ensure that tourism in the Gambia is not a seasonal affair, but it's an all-year-round affair, and this is our target.
In the Spanish market, we already have Gambia Bird, we have Binta Canaries, and now we have Vueling. And the kind of aircraft that they brought tonight is Airbus 320, which takes about 180 passengers per flight, and their plan is to operate twice a week. So if you have 180 by 2, that's about 260 per week. That will definitely add up to our numbers, because what we have seen from the side of the Ministry of Tourism and the Gambia Tourism, but on all the tourism stakeholders, is our main challenge is to actually drive the summer months. And Spain is actually one of our targets together with the sub-regional market. So, by having another flight coming in is actually, an added value to our target.
At the arrival launch, the visitors are already having a taste of what to expect about Gambian culture.
back again on the expedition with me, Ibrahim Jata, exploring the characterful outlook of the smiling coast. Now this week, I am in Bluefoot. I'll be crisscrossing the length and breadth of the settlement, finding out what makes a day out here so lovely. Pointers and signboards advertising everything from big bars to posh hotels, elegant properties up for sale, and private apartments begging for attention clearly exhibit the ongoing rush for Bluefoot's gorgeous heights. A race course of diversions alternating from mythological sites to stunning seascapes, Bluefoot effects a daydream enchantment emboldened by a rare combination of local and contemporary, branched out by what could be the most incredibly multicultural populace in the Gambia. Enriching multiplicity is defined in complete towns in the settlement, adding great color to the thrilling character of the western coast. Give yourself a day out in this broad diversity and you'll find out one needs more than just that to fully absorb all this town has to offer. So you could be getting ready for a night stay at the glamorous Sheraton Hotel, which affords a huge advantage for those who want to explore the entire town, beginning with the most important attractions. Almost adjacent to the resplendent sunny mentoring AU Villa, your discovery of Bluefoot will most solely begin here at the site of the cutting-edge structures which played host to the African Union Summit in 2006. Hosting the AU meeting certainly secured Bluefoot's place on the world map, but this town of mythical specters and constant modernity is all in the rage for much more than that. Appreciate splendid architectural design shaping the settlement's most modern district. The AU Villa is streamlined by a wealth of cheap and expensive first-rate properties, been made abode by scores of immigrants and tourists like Angela, who've discerned the good sense in buying a home in what could be the most beguiling township in the West Coast.
It's very good if we can come here as tourists, but we can contribute to your economy. I would rather come here in Bluefoot than... It's very nice in the other tourists.
An engaging start to your day's exploration, inspired by exquisite structural designs, will quickly take you to Sunny Mentoring, site of enchanted fables and legendary spirits, explaining Bluefoot's ancient past.
Oh, Toddy, what shall we do?
What shall we do?
Alhaji Keba Musamani, a 70-year-old who has lived in this town all his life, related that Sunny Mentoring is actually the property of one Mansa Sulim Jata, a pagan king of Busumbala, who used the place for worship. During a turbulent period in Busumbala's history, when raging battles were being fought in the Combos, folklore holds that Mansa Sulim will journey to Bluefoot Sunny Mentoring to worship and seek direction. A group of migrants from Busumbala, which is one of the oldest settlements in Combo, were later settled by the king in Bluefoot to keep an eye on his sacred site overlooking the beach. Other traditions about the evolution of the Kora musical instrument, and a legendary figure who got inspiration in Sunny Mentoring eventually surfaced, giving greater effect to the fabled character of the spot. Bluefoot has an interesting tale that will certainly get one walking through Combo's historical past, extending a day's exploration to the earliest beginnings of this town, caught in modernity in vast aspects. Tradition has that a disastrous inferno once razed down the entire village, and the community soon after moved to the town's present location. Today, a cemetery amidst a baobab grove is all that remains of the old settlement, snuggled behind the village. And here markings of a devastated community can hardly be discerned, yet Bluefoot has since evolved from those days and is possibly the fastest growing town in the West Coast, incessantly attracting settlers from all parts of the world.
Several times. It is marvellous every time I come. It is very pleasurable.
Your journey around Bluefoot will unfailingly lead you to Ghana Town, an expatriate community of Ghanaians who've made the Gambia their first home.